So like I said, she's special. So when she's telling me all these things, what she can't eat and what she can't, like, she says she's allergic also to tomatoes, spaghetti sauce, all that stuff. She's allergic to all that stuff. Can't eat pizza because of the sauce. But mind you, I made, like, in the crock pot, like, this ravioli, very easy meal. She kept asking for that, and that has spaghetti sauce. We was buying pizzas, and she was eating it, and had spaghetti sauce in it. I did not get it. I did not get it. Now, they said she had a mental problem. I don't see nothing mentally wrong with this woman. Only thing I see really wrong with her is she's a scammer. She was scamming you out of money. Like, when we was there, she kept constantly asking for money. Money. She was gonna pay us back. She owed us well over $2,000. And she's never gonna pay us our money back. Guarantee. I understood that. Like, I was mad as hell because how can you ask for this money and we give you money? Like, she had a couch. And this is where things was coming to its end with living with his mom. She had a couch from the rent center. How is that we're giving you all this money and you ain't paid on the couch and they're coming and getting the couch? Like, they're coming and getting it. She says, I paid them. Her youngest son, she never paid them. She's lying. I paid them. Yeah, they tripping. They now want 200. But who thought in your wildest dream that you was gonna pay zero to nothing for your couch? So there's a second oldest child, boy, on the boy side. That boy about, I don't want to say he different. We're just gonna call him different. But he gets a check, and she gets his money. From the time he's been staying with her, she's been collecting this man's money, and flat out said that she was not going to give him a dime of his money because he doesn't deserve it. She is payee. Payee supposed to spend all the money, not give the person nothing. I know for a fact that's a lie. A payee is supposed to help the person manage their living situation, their hygiene, their all this stuff. Like, she thinks that being the payee means you spend all their money. And so many times her son, my man, had to correct her. Like, literally kept correcting her. Like, that's not true. You're not supposed to spend this boy's money like that. Then to find out that the boyfriend, that's like like, oh my gosh, I do not like this man. For in the life of me, I don't like this man. Like, would no woman ever bring that man around their children? And the fact that she did, it's just a shameful thing. Like, I don't care. Like, once you meet this man and you be around this man not even 5 minutes, you gonna realize real quick why you need to stay away from this man. Like, that man no good. So she gets his check too. Mind you, she gets the check. She collects the second oldest son's check and the boyfriend's check. She's the payee to both of them, and she gets her own check. How Social Security allowed that crap blows my mind. He ends up staying over there with her because she spends all his money and he can't pay rent. He can't pay his bills. He can't eat. She now does all that just so she can blow his money. I'm like, no. So my man, her son, says no. Like, no, nobody wants to be around that perv. He's disgusting. My man almost whooped his ass because, and I know I cuss, but almost like literally wanted to fight him because, mind you, we didn't have the little kids with us, and it was just us over there at this point. But he goes to the bathroom, and the dude's in the room beating his meat, waiting for someone. I think it was me or something. I don't know. It's like he's a perv. He's a disgusting man. So he made it loud and clear, like he gotta go. And this is her excuse. Oh, he only came to help take me to the doctors. Now, every time something involves spending money, going somewhere, this woman has no problem getting in her car and going. Now, this man has not yet taken her ass to the doctor because she ends up having to take herself. I'm not stupid. And the son said it too. He's just like, no, you're lying. You're lying. We all know why he's here. You done spent this man money up, and now he's stuck over here. Nobody wants to deal with him. Now, mind you, she will defend this man to the T. Like, he destroyed my children's game system. I was using it to watch movies. He poured some liquid in it. Completely destroyed. Now, to get it fixed and whatever not that the youngest son said we had to do, was like $880. And I was like, he's gonna have to pay for it, because when we left, they were the only two there, and I know the mother would never have done it because the game system been there like for a hot minute, and he just got back over there. I think he thought it was my man, her son's game system, but it was my game system. I paid that. Well, like, so much money in the games and the whole process, all that. John, I spent way too much money for you to sit here and destroy that in a blink of an eye. So she had the nerves to blame her second oldest son. Mind you, we know he wasn't there because he always goes fishing. The man loves it. He can't help it. He'd be gone for hours, like 4 or 5 hours. Like, he'd be gone. The only time he stopped is because it got dark. So we saw him leave. We know for facts he left. When we was leaving, nobody, it was just us two. So when we left, they were pulling in. So they're the only two people there. No one else was in that. She had the nerve to literally say it was her other son who damaged the game system, not her boyfriend. She pleading her case to me. And then I had to look her in her face and be like, no, he did do it because y'all were the only ones in the house. Darnell, we know for facts, left not long after we had left. And he had his fishing gear. He won't coming back no time soon. In fact, when we got there, he won't even there. So I know I'm not tripping. I'm like, stop playing with me. Like, this is stupid. Like, use your common sense. It was your boyfriend or you. One of y'all two did it, and you should pay me my money for it, on top of the loans we gave you. Now, I'm not stupid. I'm starting to see real quick that this ain't gonna work out. This is not gonna work out. Because soon as me or her son told her how wrong she was to say what she's saying, for one, about your own child. Like, this is your son. We told him what she said and blaming him about the game system. I ain't never in my life, this grown man is 38 years old and started crying. Like, not like bawling tears, like, but you could see the hurt in his eyes. You could hear his voice start to crackle. It's like, it made me more mad because you really think that your son did that, when I know darn well, like, it's just a lie. You know, you lied on your son to say this man that ain't nothing but a crook, who you told us, like, when the next day or some, after we confronted him, she told me and her son that this man, while we were gone, or when he'll constantly lock the door on us. Constantly. When I tell you, we will go outside just to stand outside for like no less than 2 minutes. This man will lock the door. And she said why the door was locked and we wasn't in there. He was going through our stuff. And she was surprised that her son snapped on her, in a sense, because he's like, how can you tell us that he was going through our stuff when you allow him to go through our stuff? Like, why would you let him go through our stuff? Why you didn't stop him going through our stuff? And her answer was, I did try to stop him. I told him to stop. Da 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 da. And we just knew it was a flat out lie. Like, I knew she was lying. Like, just thinking about it makes my head hurt. Like, and she's lying. But, because I'm going to have to probably do a part 3. Because I'm telling you, this 7 months being with that woman, like I said, I don't have hate in my heart for her. I do not hate her. I just don't like things about her. And I'm going to talk about why I think she's really a scam. Like, she's a scam artist. Like,